depends on the test. You know, for example, something like Oncotype DX, that's, the oncologist will work directly with Genomic Health, and, Genomic Health will set up a process where you get slides, from the anatomic pathology laboratory, but the order goes through Genomic Health. Other tests that are done in-house, or some other tests you might order through the anatomic pathologist. So really, that comes out as being test specific. And I think Foundation Medicine, you order directly through Foundation Medicine, not through the anatomic pathologist. So it's, the more common biomarkers, if you're ordering, say, HER2/neu or EGFR, where you're more likely to be doing those things in-house, those things then would generally be ordered to the anatomic pathology laboratories.
Okay,
but
makes sense. And then, so another avenue we're looking is then a step beyond, say, the EGFR testing, looking at like NGS testing, next generation testing here, where it's even a more complex test. That's where we've heard that there's more complication that comes into play here.
Yeah, partly, those reports are so cumbersome, that, I don't think generally, the question is, the other thing about those tests is, are they, we have a lot of fragmentation of electronic records, so that,
okay.
Someone may, if you order a test as an inpatient and the result doesn't come back for 3 weeks,
mm-hmm.
Where does that result go? And,
yes.
if you have a very integrated hospital system, then all of that should be visible to the doctor, regardless of whether it's an inpatient visit, if it's for outpatient.
Even if the test is external, to your last point.
Well, if you set up a process, the results have to go back to someone.
Right.
Okay. So, if you have a very robust, hospital system, they have to have, where do results go when they come back? Do they get put in a paper chart in the doctor's office, or they get downloaded into the electronic medical record?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the challenge, that you're getting at, and I'm sure there's all different ways of doing it with lots of failure points.
Right.
And I think that's a real challenge. If something is ordered as an inpatient, how does it get back to the doctor that's treating the person as an outpatient? I think.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's kind of the next line of thought that we were thinking here, that we've heard is a pain point, right? Is you're getting this information back, or how are we capturing this data that could be coming in as a PDF, as a fax, in the mail, as the different sources, say an external lab might be providing it back. Is there an easy way of integrating that or bringing that back into the electronic medical records and having that readily available? And I think what you're pointing out here is there is room for improvement in that process.
Oh yeah, first of all, there are probably fairly automated processes, and there's a lot. I don't know whether some of the companies, the Zyphins and the Telcors and companies like that, can help with the management of these types of things. I don't know how much, how much that is built in to some of your existing vendors, your Cerners and McKessons.
Right.
The question is, again, it's a lot of it is having rules and enforcing them. So most systems should have the ability to say, you want to order a test, you have to create an order in the system, and that order, once opened, will have to be closed. Otherwise, someone will be notified that the order is not closed, and
okay.
the order gets closed by a result. Now you can populate filling